How's it going, guys? This video is going to be exclusively for Genaray SSL series owners. I have reviewed this light for about 7 months ago, and I was very anxious to wait until they released the Genaray SSL RC remote. So this is very convenient, makes my job a lot easier. You gotta make sure you put the antenna here so you can actually operate this remote at longer distances. So before I continue with this video, so I don't waste your time, just to let you know, this remote is not compatible to all Genaray SSL series. For example, if you go to the B&H website, click on the item, and then that's the Genaray SSL RC, go to the overview, compatibility, and then you'll notice that it is not compatible with the SSL 36 analog ballast. If you bought the SSL 36B, yes. This remote control also gives you the ability to adjust the color temperature if your Genaray SSL is bicolor. This one here is locked at 5600 Kelvin. Now, if you happen to want a Genaray SSL 36B, you're going to be unlocking the full features of this remote, which you can control the intensity of the light plus the color temperature. When you unbox this remote, the batteries are not included, so you need a single AA battery. It can be an alkaline or a rechargeable quality one, such as an Eneloop. So every time you power this remote, it will be always set as default to be the color temperature changing first. If you want to change the intensity of the light, all you have to do is press this button. First, you highlight the column here, which is still at the color temperature. Press the button one more time. Now you are at the dimming or light intensity. It can go from 0 in 1% increments all the way to 100%. If you want to turn off the light, you have to go all the way down to 0. And if you press the button one more time, that's going to take you to the page that pairs this remote with this ballast. As you notice here, you have the channel set to off, and this is also set to off. So if you press, you can control A, B, C, D, and back to off. In this case, since I only have one of these lights, I'm going to press A. Now I'm going to set to A, and the remote is actually paired. Now once the pairing is set, you don't have to do this again. It will remember what you did. Mine is set to the channel A, and if you confirm over here, is also set to channel A, unless otherwise you want to change to group B, C, or D, or off. So every time you use this remote, don't forget that it is set as default to the top page, which always controls the color temperature first as priority instead of the dimmer. So all you have to do is pay attention which column is blinking here. So if I want to change the color temperature, press this button once. You see it blinking right here. Then you can actually make the changes. Again, this light is only locked to 5600 Kelvin, so that's not going to make any difference here. If I want to dim the light, all I have to do is observe which column is blinking here. The column, I mean the 2 dots. There you go. Now you can make the adjustments. Now, one cool thing that you probably already noticed is that many remotes, let's say, they don't synchronize, and this one does. This is one cool thing that they did with this particular remote. Check this out. I'm going to increase the light intensity to 27%, and as you can see, it updates. Other remotes might do that, but when you actually resume from here, again, you gotta press the button here until you have this column blinking here. And then, as you can see, it picks it up exactly how you left it. So 44%, I can actually go here and turn it down, and it updates without any jumps. It synchronizes. The only remote that I've seen so far that does this is the aperture remotes, nothing else. And this remote is doing that too. Keep in mind that you have only 6 seconds, otherwise you have to start over. Again, you have to observe which column is blinking. Again, I'm going to dim the light down, and then you can actually control the intensity up and down. So this whole thing is pretty simple to do. To pair this unit, all you got to do is make sure you are at the pairing page. My case is channel A to channel A. So even if you accidentally have the wrong color temperature here, in this case of the Genaray SSL 50, you'll notice that the light will operate normally, regardless if the color temperature is set wrong. But I like to set it back to 5600 because it is a 5600 light. There you go. So that's all I have for the tutorial/review of the Genaray SSL RC remote for the Genaray SSL series lights. And if you have any questions or suggestions, please drop them down in the comment section. I'll make sure to respond to everything that I see there. And once again, thank you very much for visiting my channel, and see you next time.